Hello there, everybody. Welcome back. It's more mini motorways. Dar es Salaam today. I almost want to try Tokyo again because that was the worst, the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Pay no mind to the scores. The reason why these are all at 300 and 400 is because I needed to unlock these in order to get screenshots of them for the pyramid. So I just did like quick runs of all of them. So my best score is not 315 on this. I technically have just never played it. So we have a bit of a coast in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, the capital of Tanzania. Do I like a little Tanzania action? Why not, dude? I got nothing against Tanzania. They seem like a fine country. I think the coast is going to serve as an interesting barrier, kind of forcing us to expand to the left throughout this entire game. Who knows kind of how that is going to manifest itself over the course of this video today. I like it. I like this. This is good. Let's do a little bit of this action, a little bit of this action. And then we kind of have a two-pronged system, but no cars should ever get in the way of each other, right? Because we set up these two paths to go in. When another color gets implemented, we're gonna have some problems. We're gonna have some problems. But for right now, it seems good. It seems very good. Always peaceful. The beginning of mini motorways. I can't wait for that. They're gonna put something right up here, and it's gonna get real weird. So a roundabout does kind of solve the issue over here. It actually appears that we started with a roundabout. I don't really feel obligated to use a roundabout right now. What value does it serve, really? I don't think it does. Now, I do think we want to do something like this, though. And just kind of introduce this into... I'm actually... Let's get real weird, dude. And I'm gonna introduce two roundabouts to completely change our current system. Now we've got cars coming right off the roundabouts, doing their thing. We got yellow isolated. Yellow's popping in fast here. I'm gonna rework this. I don't really like that. I think we want to go back to having this be a thing. Is this clean? I don't know if this is clean. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think we chill with it. We may have to rework it in the future if we don't like it, but the double roundabout, I think there's something interesting going on there. This is where it gets, you know, significantly worse. You introduce another color, they start to get wacky. This is also why I wanted to separate this line, I guess. I mean, maybe these wouldn't have come in if I kept that filled. That's an interesting strategy, right? Like, if I say, hey, I really don't want houses down here, I just fill this with road, and now they can't put anything here, right? Maybe that's not how it works. But you have to imagine that there's some kind of AI that they won't put big things where you have houses already. It's an interesting idea. Who knows? Who knows, right? Let's connect that up like that. That way we got kind of two systems for them to move. It makes this road actually useless. Because they'll never take that until we get some houses down here, right? And then that starts to be a little bit more interesting. I'm actually going to take... Nah, I'll take another roundabout. I was gonna take the bridge knowing that we're seemingly going to be in a position soon where bridges are going to be more valuable. I'm looking at some of these, you know, you're gonna put a thing there, you're gonna put one down here, and that's gonna start to make this a little bit messy. But the current system we have, man, is not too bad. It's not too bad. I think in a perfect world, these... Can we maybe do like this instead? Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better. Okay. Now we have new color, but it's a new color isolated. The yellows, I have a feeling we're probably going to end up with like a light blue over here. And I'd be chill with that. If you put a red up here, I'll kill you. That, just to put it bluntly. You'll be murdered in your sleep, and that's where the future of that lies. But not too bad right now. I'm happy. We're at 150, living a good life. Sunday is almost done. Getting another upgrade. I don't know what we got coming. This is where you take another bridge, and we're happy with that. Now you got 2 bridges. That gives you a lot to work with once we get that going. You're looking for probably a motorway soon, just to make things a little bit more efficient. Maybe with yellow here soon. Well, let's do that. Light blue becoming our first IMAX amphitheater is interesting though, because that's not necessarily the best thing to have happen. Let's get a roundabout in over here, and then hook up this guy, and now we have our first use of a bridge, and that's fine. We knew it was coming. We're gonna hook them into this roundabout. Purple can stay isolated. Welcome a new color into the camp, and they're shoving in these new stuff pretty fast right now. Can't say I love it. Dude, we could keep yellow isolated, and I'm going to. Let's just slip that right around there. Get them connected like that. Now you introduce a problem. Okay. You don't. I use a motorway. Okay. This is where we slap a pause in. I'm going to put down a motorway right here to go to there. And you might look at this and you go, Tyler, waste of a motorway. And I look at you and I go, you know what? You might be right. You might be right. It might be a waste of a motorway. I like it though. I like it because it keeps our routes isolated. So far, we only have sharing done on navy and red. And I think that's a good way to vibe right now. You know, I'm also looking at this navy kind of blows. Both of these navies kind of blow, to be honest. But they got some good paths in to where they need to go. We could even do, I think I'm going to reintroduce this connector. And then I'm actually going to move these guys to run here. And then that way they're all coming down, taking this path. And reds go down that. Reds go down that. Blues go down this, come in. Blues come down here, go in. But these are still obviously going the other way. And I'm actually going to split him to go that way instead. I like that a little bit more. We could also make this a bit nicer. It's kind of tough to see what's going on here at this route, but I think this is clean. I think this is clean. It's not too bad. Everything's staying nice and dandy. We can speed it up a little bit. I'm not sweating too much right now. It's nice and chilly in my apartment, so the AC's on. I'm not sweating at all right now. It might get a little bit more sweaty in the future, but for right now, not too bad. Look, we don't love making purple and yellow share a route right now, but it kind of boils down to you either work really hard to make sure it's not connected, or you just work nice and easy to keep it connected and chill. And I think it's more valuable at this point for me to do that than anything else. Now, I do think we want to probably think about the idea of creating the Great Yellow Loop. And the Great Yellow Loop basically just says, hey, you can take multiple directions there. If you want to go, I hate you. Okay. This guy's a problem. I actually really dislike that. The thing is, if I connect this, believe it or not, I actually don't think yellow's ever gonna yellow won't take this route down. We connect it so blue can come down, but yellow will never take that, so that's actually fine. in terms of their pathing, we're gonna run into very rarely these two are going to have a slight disagreement. But I'm not too concerned. So give me another motorway. I do think there's a world in which a motorway for red and blue is actually usable. Maybe one for yellow also is reasonable. I strongly dislike this. I strongly dislike this way more. Okay. Okay. Please allow me to pause. How do we make this work? I think you start to make a new connection in here. I'm out of roads, huh? Okay. That's very fair. Let's put those two in there. We connect you down to there. We connect... Once those are back, we're just gonna make a connection down there. I want to put a motorway for Navy now, and red in some ways. That just goes to like here, right? What are you doing out in no man's land, dude? Seems like a very strange place to start a family, but don't let me be the one to stop you. We just have to do some... We gotta do some plays to get some extra roads right now, man. I gotta be sneaky. I gotta be sneaky. I gotta be sneaky with my roads. Let's... Come on. Work with me. Yeah, I need you guys to leave. Okay, we need roads. But that's not gonna be a problem. Beautiful. Connect. We have to also connect to the actual highway. Where can I get one more road? We've got stuff popping in all over the frickin' place. These light blues, oh god, dude. Okay, you know what? Sunday's almost here. Beautiful. Give me the bridge and the traffic lights, and then we need to get some stuff going. So you have to connect to here. These have to connect to here. Like so. You have to connect to there. We got 4 more. We have to make the connection right here. We're also going to make a connection right there. There's a chance yellow starts taking this as a highway. Which we would not actually be happy about. Run out of roads. Interesting. We've got a lot of like extra connections right now, right? You know, you've got extra connections right here. You know, who's taking this connection right now? Possibly nobody. That might just be a dead road right now. So let's not worry about that a lot. We can also then make a connection right there so you can go straight across onto the highway. This highway might be a little congested, but it skips all this roundabout to get down to here. We maybe move it to here instead. I don't know if middle of the intersection is necessarily the brightest idea. We maybe move it to there so that they can come out, get to here. Or do you just bring it to here, and then they can get out, go up if they need to, and then yellow can use it as well to get to there? You maybe even move it to here at that point. It's a little messy, but I think it works out fine. I do see this yellow up here. I got no idea what to do with him. Like, I can't really get him anywhere. I mean, I guess we could do that, but that's a messy connection point. You know, you could do something... Yeah, I mean, you have to just connect it like that for the sake of roads right now. This red goes on a freaking journey to get to where he needs to be. This area is messy up here. Like, that's really where the problems lie, is that area up there. But you just have to bank on it being okay in the future. And that's good enough for me. It's fine for right now. Let's not get too scared. We're still vibing pretty easily right now. I do think there's so many yellow houses and there's not that many yellow buildings. I guess we have the most yellow buildings currently. But I'm expecting another yellow soon. So this is pretty congested up here. Which makes me wonder if there's, you know, something we could do to make that a little bit, you know, more efficient. I'm fine with him being right on the roundabout. It's not horrible congestion. This highway gets good use. This highway actually does not get that much use. I suppose it's a pretty niche highway. You know what, dude? It is. It doesn't get much use because it's only for that yellow. So give me the roundabout and the roads for right now. I think that actually is a bit more valuable for me. I'm going to nix this motorway. And if these yellows want to get down there, they can obviously take this and go over. But we're fueling this, which, I mean, does it really matter, right? I don't really think it does. I also see this red, and I would rather make that connection for the red. So where does a motorway best fit? And where does a roundabout best fit? I like a roundabout here. That seems like a pretty good value add for me. I do think that a roundabout or a motorway for reds in some way might be useful to help clear up some of this congestion. Or you do it for navy and you put it like right here, right? Get rid of that road and then you create a highway to down here. Is wacky. I mean, this is a really, really bold play. It clears up the congestion right here, is my hope. I mean, we could make the world's smallest highway, but it's almost the world's smallest highway that helps us in so many ways. It gets blue completely out of here. I think you go with that, dude. I actually really like this play. It's weird. I mean, there's no denying it's weird. And then you just make a small connection for these guys so that the navies can also go on the highway to here. This is already so much better. Are you seeing this, dude? It's actually incredibly improved. We like to see it. We like to see it. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. The reds congesting themselves is the problem right now. This roundabout... Okay. 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 Make a connection not involving the roundabout for that. And now Navy should not ever take that. Like, they should just go into that. Why are they not just going into that? Why is Navy, why is this so backed up? What is going on, dude? This should not be happening. This made so much sense. This made so much sense. Navy's just completely backed up, man. Okay, I've done a bad. I've done a bad. Clearly, I did not think this through fully. Is it the combination of these? What navy is coming down this? I mean, I suppose it's these guys, so we have to cut off. But that doesn't really help. Dude, the navy everywhere is messed up. I think we are just in a position where this is so backed up that there's no hope. Like, I think it's just... And that there's navy everywhere, man. So, like, you need another highway just to get over here, I think. I think we just lose, because this is so backed up, it can't be saved. Like, the navy everywhere is too... It got too messy, too fast. We're dead. We're actually dead. Wow. So 12-12 is our score. That is not a good score, in my opinion. 72,000th. We're not even close on our friends list. Orbital got 2,500 on this. What the hell? That's insane, man. Low scores, to be honest, across, you know, the normal top of our leaderboard here. Whew. It's a toughie. It's a toughie, man. Genuinely hard one. It popped off like real fast at the end there. That's gonna do it for this episode, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, liking the video, much appreciated. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.